Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us this morning on WCNC Charlotte To Go.
Three amigos.
Three amigos. There you go. The dude's news, as we like to call it. Hey, listen, it looks like we're about to get some relief from this heat we have been suffering through.
Take a long time to get there.
I mean,
that's right.
We've been talking about it now for weeks, it seems like. And we're going to get to your forecast in just a second. But first, did you know that this first half of July, not just been your imagination, it's been one of the hottest in Charlotte's history, peaking at one point at 101 degrees.
July 5th.
So Chris is going to explain to us why you can't trust that tiny thermometer in your car in this morning's Weather IQ.
Really?
Take a look. I know.
Wow.
Did you know your car thermometer is wrong? You want to know why? Let's raise that Weather IQ. When you get in the car and look at the dash, what's reading the temperature isn't a thermometer. It's actually called a thermistor. The name comes from a combination of words thermal and resistor. It measures temperature based on electrical current changes as heat is added or removed. The problem is where the thermistor is located, right here behind the grill. This leaves it exposed to radiation from the road surface. Also, the engine emits heat where it operates at around 200 degrees. This makes your car temperature appear to be about 10 to over 20 degrees warmer, especially on a hot summer day. Blacktop conducts the most heat, leading to those crazy high car temperature photos. Let's turn on some AC, right? Temperatures actually go down as you're out driving around and will become more accurate as you drive at higher speeds. But once you move back into a traffic jam, temperatures will move back up. This is why the official temperature measured at the airport is measured away from any pavement, because even those digital thermometers you see at banks tend to be hotter with the parking lot nearby. An accurate air temperature is measured above ground in complete darkness, with a radiation shield so sunlight doesn't skew the sensor. So when can you trust your car for temperatures? It's not 100% accurate, but your car's most accurate for temperature at night well after the sun sets and on overcast days. So bottom line, your car thermometer, not accurate. I'm meteorologist Chris Mulcahy with another Weather IQ. Stay cool.
And we all learned the word thermistor.
Being honest, I actually just learned that this year as well.
So
it's right there in the grill. That's where the thermistor is. Right
it's usually if you look down sometimes right near the radiator, which is hot just in general, and then you have all the heat that's building up, and that's why typically, like say if your car's been sitting in the parking lot in the middle of the afternoon, it might say 110, but it's not 110.
Wow. Not that you are a resident mechanic, but
yes.
But I would ask, why do they put it there? Like, it seems like there would be better places to put it, right?
That's a good point, but I think that probably is the only place that they really can, because they want it a little bit further near the front of the car, just because as you're driving around, it is going to have at least some filtration, I guess. And then the reason why we're not using an actual thermometer is those are a whole lot cheaper.
Gotcha.
The other thing, when you're talking about 110 degrees in the car, it could be 125, 130 degrees in the hot sun inside the car. That's why always check if you got somebody in the back seat, whether it's a pet or a family member or whomever.
So in some, all car temperatures aren't what they seem, inside and out.
But if you see somebody posting, if your Aunt Edna's posting on social media that her
110 degrees,
125 degrees outside, that might not be reality.
And if you live in Charlotte specifically, our high temperature record ever is 104. So if it's above that, probably not the case.
But once you start driving around, it does level off, and you won't get the actual air temperature. Mine does.
What's the real temperature today?
Here it is. 7-day forecast from Guy Roofing says 95 today. Weather where again today we're going to see heat index temperatures up around 101 to 103. Tomorrow, rain chances do increase, and then from Friday all the way into the early part of next week, we actually go back those temperatures off into the 80s.
Yes.
Even in the weekend. Now, weekend is not a complete washout, but be prepared for some scattered showers and storms. I think everybody's ready for a breakaway from the 90-plus temperatures.
Listen, I love a sunny Saturday as much as anybody, but give me a cloudy, rainy Saturday. And
let's do it.
I'm all for it.
And all those 60%, I just want to let you know, this is not build and arc type weather. It's pretty much going to be just like we've seen the last couple of days. It's dry in the morning. You see clouds build in the afternoon, and then you could be really hit, especially late afternoon heading into the evening. Like, we've had a lot of evening storms. A lot of those rain chances are going to be most widespread during that time frame.
Gotcha.
Especially tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good. All right, folks. Here's hoping you have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another edition of WCNC Charlotte To Go.
See you then.